All right, welcome back to another episode of Hippie's Chopper Corner. That's a mess I made today. I've got a video. I haven't posted it yet. I recorded it earlier this morning. I started tearing this bike down. I haven't decided. I'm going to post one tonight. This is Monday night. We are, we're snowed in down here in the south, depending on which video I show y'all, they're both going to have snow in it. But yeah, riding a bike the other day to this, I don't know, probably, I'd say there's a good 8 inches of snow that fell here overnight. And it's still snowing a little bit, but it's supposed to quit, but it's 9 degrees, so it ain't going nowhere. The salt trucks, plows, they've done give up for the day. They weren't making any headway. But this video is to focus on that. Bam! Woo-wee! I didn't even tell y'all what this paint was going to be. I wanted y'all to just see it. I'm putting my plugs and my petcocks in it now. Getting all my hardware ready. I've got the Fender wrapped up over here in a blanket. Not going to pull it out till I'm ready to put it on. But I'm going to get that fender took off, or get that sissy bar took off, and then we'll mount that fender and I'll bring y'all back. Hey! The thiefy kindly spoke. All right. Taking a little longer than I anticipated, but I should have done something a little bit different with that third mount on the fender. Usually when I do that, I'll weld that stud in there instead of making it a bolt. I'll weld that stud in there, and that's for the third mount back here, and it's also for the seat. But God, you just gotta be so careful with fresh paint, in which I'm eventually gonna scratch it. There's no doubt about that. But I don't want to scratch it right now. So I'm having to unlock a lot of stuff, and I've done filming one video today, working on that iron head. I'm getting kind of tired, but because I've been out here all day, but I'm going to keep pushing and try to get this bike put back together. And this will probably be the video I post tonight. This is Saturday night. I don't know. There's either going to be that iron head video come up tonight, or this one's coming up tonight. I ain't made up my mind yet. We got all my hardware laid out. I'm just taking my time, being extra cautious and extra careful. And we'll get back here in just a little bit. There it is. That one's done. A couple of good looking choppers sitting there, I gotta say. 2 different styles. A 6-over front end on this one. A 2-under front end on that one. Tall handlebars on this one. Z's on that one. It's pretty much, this is a solo seat. I'll probably never ride my life on this one. Probably won't ride it on this one either. Although that one set up like my pan head. I've got pegs on my pan head. But my pan head don't have a foot clutch, it's got a hand clutch. And I'm probably gonna leave it a hand clutch. Both of these will be foot clutches. Well, they are foot clutches. But man, this one just needs to be cleaned up. All the chrome's got grubby, greasy handprints on it. Oily handprints on it. if I do get to go down to Florida during bike week, which I don't go for bike week, that shit don't impress me, but I've got somebody that's near and dear to me that races in Billy Lane's Sons of Speed. And I want to go down and watch him race. And that following Wednesday or Thursday, they have chopper shows all over Daytona. I took my panhead down there last year, 2022. I didn't win anything. My brother that went with me, he's got a really cool chopper. I think it's a 30 over front end on it. It's a long chopper. Built out of Denver's Choppers. You guys know who Denver Mullins was, Mondo. Denver was killed racing a bike, but Mondo carried on the legacy and still builds choppers and makes parts, and I think they built that bike years ago. But I'm real happy with how both of these came out. It took me a really long time to build that one. I don't know why. Come April, will have been 2 years since I bought that motor. And I started buying parts for it right after that. I bought the hardtail kit probably in June of that year. June of when? 2022, I guess. Yeah, hell, I don't know. But this one went a lot quicker. I bought this bike last summer from a local guy in Nashville. He's in one of my videos. He was at the Paradise Road Show. I ran into him, the guy that I bought this bike from. And he was in the video. His name's Chris. I might send him a picture and show him what I did to it. But that motor, it's in that one. It's actually the numbers matching this frame. And this is an S&S motor that originally went in that bike. And for some reason I swapped them one day. I don't know why. But I don't have any Teflon tape on the plugs. There's no gas in the tank. I've still got to seal this tank. I haven't creamed it yet. I think there's a little bit of fuel in the filter. I'll see if this thing will crank up. I don't know. I know it really likes fuel. Yeah, I ain't gonna kick myself to death on this one. Hadn't plugged up the brake light switch. I gotta zip tie that wire up too. Look at this just hanging down. Pull it back. Might zip tie it to that oil line right there. See if my brake works. Oh yeah. She's a good one. Strong bike too. It just ain't the easiest bike to start. But I'll figure out what the starting procedure is on it. I broke my own rule. I put an electronic ignition in it. Got it timed perfectly. I may look at swapping that cam out. Something to make it a little easier to kick through without tearing the motor down. I thought about compression release valves in the head, but I don't know. We'll get it figured out. We'll try to start this one. She might fire up. We'll find out. She's not either, is she? It's awful cold here. And I ain't had either one of them batteries on the tender. Well, check ball's hung up on that one. It's pissing old. Gotta love these old choppers. Pushed it right through that damn oil. Right through that oil. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Hippie's Chopper Corner, home of the sketchy chopper. We keep them sketchy all the time. Right now, it looks like I got two beautiful ass boat anchors. I think them batteries are down though. It's been really cold here. But there it is. I'll give y'all a walk around. Y'all see how that one puked? That's what happens when it sits too long. She's all done. Weather will clear up, we'll ride her. Currently working on this one, but y'all will see that in tomorrow or the next day's video. Thanks for tuning in. Hippie's Chopper Corner, home of the sketchy chopper, where we keep them sketchy all the time.